青コーナー180センチ。
He's been in with Mark Coleman, who's the Pride Fighting Championships Grand Prix champion. He's also been in with Igor Vovchanchin. He went the distance with both of those fighters.
Says something about the little person right there, huh?
But Henderson has not been in with easy fighters himself. I can hardly wait for this match. They're slugging it out. Good right hand by Shoji. He caught Henderson. Henderson with the upkick. Shoji coming out punching. Wow, boss.
Oh, he's going for an armbar. And with the new rules now, it's difficult. It's dangerous.
Wow, Shoji's really putting a lot of hurt on Dan Henderson right now. Henderson has really got to tie up the arm.
Whoa.
The upkick there. Shoji, what's up with him? He's like trying to knock Dan Henderson out.
I'm back. That's what he says. That's the message right here he gives to the audience.
Dan Henderson has been knocked down a number of times in his career, and he's absorbed punishment, and he's got one of the legendary chins in mixed martial arts. He can take a shot. Well, unfortunately, he had to take some there.
Yeah, but he was giving away with he gave a few with his feet stamping up.
I don't think he quite expected that out of Shoji. I mean, if anything, he probably thought that maybe Shoji respected him so much he was going to move around, think about it, maybe shoot, maybe do something, but come right out after him. It's almost like he fought him exactly the same way Vanderlei did, and when Vanderlei did that, he did the same thing to Dan. Hurt Dan, knocked him down, got control. But Dan...
Somebody special.
Oh, yeah. He'll come back. He'll come back and beat you. Dan Henderson has got huge victories on his roster. He's beaten Gilbert Ivel, Antonio Nogueira, Renato Babalu, and he's the first man to ever knock out a Gracie. He knocked out Renzo Gracie in Pride 13, and that was last March. That was with a right hook. And Dan Henderson, his right punch is his punch. Hopefully he did not take Shoji lightly, because Shoji is coming off a loss to Renzo Gracie's student, Ricardo Almeida. That was in Pride 12, December 23rd of last year. There were concerns that Shoji, that right hand, it's the right hook, the straight right, or the right uppercut. Dan rarely punches in combination, but it's that right punch he'll throw over and over again. Oh, good right hand by Henderson, good left hook. And Shoji shooting for a takedown. Henderson sprawling back.
Knee to the head.
Big right hand by Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson has jumped back into this fight.
Oh, God, what a reverse suddenly, eh? A total twist, 100%.
And we alluded to this earlier, boss, that Henderson, you may hurt him early, and much like Evander Holyfield or some other great fighters, he'll come back and he'll know he'll have to hurt you back. There's that right hand.
Right hand again.
That right hand is the weapon. Shoji's got to be careful.
Oh, and the left.
Shoji's going to get knocked out here if he eats too many more of those right hands.
And now mount.
Shoji can take a punch, but he doesn't want to take Dan Henderson's right hand, because Henderson has hurt people. Shoji,
it looked like he tapped.
It looked like but he was just blocking the punch.
Yeah. Setting him up. Oh, there we go. He's holding to the side. Now he's going to right punch. It's like he's giving him an arm to go for an arm bar, and it's a setup, you know. He thinks, here, take my arm, please, so I can go climb on top. I hope Dan's not going to fall for it.
Well, I got to tell you, any advantage that Shoji got early on, Dan has recouped and maybe even gained in the point department with the judges. Shoji with the buck, and Henderson wanting to stand back up. He's not going to play the buck and roll game. Not with Shoji. He doesn't want to be in the ground fight and be rolling around on the guards. Henderson wants to knock him out. But so does Shoji. This is a war, boss. Oh, look!
Oh, and again.
Left hand.
Right hand.
They're trading punches here, folks.
He's kneeing it.
Has exceeded any expectations I've had.
Yeah.
Because in mixed martial art fights, you can have slowdowns, you can have people pulling the guard. There's a shoulder by Henderson. You can have, you really don't know what to expect. It can be a technical fight, which isn't the most exciting thing, or it could be a war. We've seen so many different endings, so surprises. Shoji coming out in a rage against Dan Henderson firing back. Me personally, I knew that this fight was going to be a dogfight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially when somebody's very good in wrestling and boxing skills, and the other one is a submission artist. For sure, there's going to be fireworks.
But Shoji coming out with his own right hand.
Oh, yeah. And he surprised him right there. The left shoulder, you see, Punching him with the left shoulder contact.
Well, Shoji doesn't want to be down in that position. Ooh. Shoji using a lot of movement, otherwise you're going to get kicked. Low kick by Dan Henderson. We don't see Henderson throw a lot of kicks.
No, but he's starting with it.
Oh, good uppercut by Henderson.
He sets it up with the low kicks. It's so smart, you know. He
Nice takedown, trip there by Shoji. Surprise to us.
There you go.
Dan may have used a little bit of energy there. May have to recuperate.
Yeah. So you have to hammer there right on the liver, on the kidney, to the left, so that he can breathe freely.
I'd be willing to bet that they're going to be a little slow down here. They're both going to regroup a little bit. Both men tried to hurt each other, tried to take each other out. Both men, dictionaries may have different definitions, but one dictionary may have the word tough, have Dan Henderson's picture next to it. But another dictionary, maybe here in Japan, may have the word tough. It may have Akira Shoji's picture next to it. These guys are both tough. They can both take a beating, but they can also give one too. Akira Shoji's got some big wins. He beat Guy Mesger. He stopped Valij Ismail.
And here we go with the turn. He has to put his right leg on the ground if he wants to make that turn, that twist. But he doesn't.
That's the way Danny gets.
Yeah, this is okay because now they recoup a little bit and they, yeah, the fight's going to be only more interesting once they're going to stand up now.
Exactly. They re-energize.
Re-energize, that was the word.
Yeah, because Dan Henderson, he's his own energizer guy because Dan has got the sneakiest, weirdest right hand, and no one seems to be able to block that punch.
Yeah, it's a right hook and sometimes a right straight, a half hook straight, and it has a lot of power.
Oh, it's got a good deal of power. He said that when he first started to train in boxing, that he kind of knew, and everybody told him that in the gym he had a pretty good right hand from the very beginning.
Well, you can tell.
Yeah, and he said, from what I understand about Shoji, he said his fight with him is going to be a war, and he's going to try and KO him or submit him. And he said a KO would be ideal. Shoji, of course, has other plans. Shoji wants to get back in the picture. Shoji is bouncing in and out, maybe at the top 10. Had a couple losses, but he's picked a real tough cookie to make his comeback. I would have to say Dan squeaked the round out it seemed like that Shoji, his energy went down a little lower, and Dan landed the crisper punches and probably hurt Shoji. But Dan knows, why waste time trying to take this guy out? Here we go, Dan raging forward, and Shoji.
That was a big right hand.
That was a big right hand. Dan walked right into it.
That was the first one, huh?
And then Shoji coming down, raining down punches. A lot of these are blocked or missing, but he's getting busy, and Dan trying to do the up kick like a lot of Brazilian fighters have done in the past. Shoji, this looks like he's trying to stop Dan. But like I said, nobody has stopped Dan Henderson. Nobody even has really come close.
And he stayed perfectly comfortable on the ground.
Here's the reversal. That knee almost landed. Dan chopping away with that right hook. That right hand over and over behind the ear. The left hand was what hurt Shoji. Shoji shot in for the takedown and got the takedown, but Dan sprawled back and stood back up, kneed him. Dan, oh, that was a hard shot, boss.
And he just jumps out. What a fight, that. But that's why they got 3.
Round 2.
Here we go again.
Well, Shoji assured us that he would stop Dan's current ascent by using his heart because he believes that he's got a bigger heart than Dan. He did pay a lot of respect to Dan's abilities to punch and to wrestle. So he good shot.
Right hand.
That right hook, boss.
It's just full on it again.
Shoji is really taking a banging here.
He should walk back.
Yeah, just stand back up. He's going to play his game by being in the guard, I believe.
Whoa, that was some big punches right there.
A lot of the wrestlers have learned to strike so well that they don't mind being in the guard. The guard used to be a feared position back about, 4 or 5 years ago? But now these people, they just punch their way out like Don Fry or some of the other great fighters in the short history of mixed martial arts. They'll get in the guard. The theory of the guard is to get the guy in an arm bar or a triangle choke, or to close him down, grab his arm so he can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Because without headbutts, you could actually lock the guy's arms up and just basically shut the fight down.
Yep. And an armbar and a triangle is, on this level nowadays, very difficult to make. And especially now, like in the second round, they're sweating. They're going to slip out. Still, it's possible, don't get me.
That's a little strict on Shoji. I don't know that I would have given that to Shoji, but now he's really got a deficit. If he lost the first round, now he's for sure losing this round. He's got to come back.
Right knee, left knee.
He got the yellow card for non-aggressive fighting. So, good left hook. Wow. Dan Henderson is throwing his right and his left, boss.
He is phenomenal, and he's got the mount. Now it's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, this is really a bad position for Shoji to be in.
Yeah, pick a shot.
I wonder if he's going to take the bait, because it looks like it's a basic go for my armbar now, for an armbar. Punch, punch, punch.
Raise up, 1-2, back down. Raise up, 1-2, back down. Yes.
Ooh, that was a good right.
1-2, back
Dan
down.
can generate such power at such a short distance with his punches. Oh, he's going for a key lock.
Yeah, but
He's not going to do it.
he has to go to side mount, because it's dangerous to do it from a mount.
Because he'll roll him.
Yep, right away.
Yeah, because all he has to do is trap the foot and roll him.
Come on, get it. Get it, get it, get it.
Dan with a real high mount here.
Up and go, up and go. Short flurries.
Dan wants to keep his knees.
Ooh,
Yeah, but Dan's got a
dangerous.
real high mount, and I think he figures because the ropes are there, if Shoji bucks him forward, he'll use the ropes to bounce him back.
Yeah, but what if he just jumps into a side position? He could use that whole movement to put to apply the hammerlock.
But he's content to keep him out and ground and pound with the back hammer fist. And it looks like he's going to spin him in and maybe try and choke him. Oh, he's got him in a bad position here, boss. He's got both his arms locked up. Look at this.
If he wants to tap, he cannot even tap anymore.
Yeah.
And the side choke, he's going for side choke. Wow, what a nice move. Okay, he escaped Shoji, but it was a perfect setup.
Dan Henderson dominating Akira Shoji throughout the first and now through the second round.
Dan, let's go. Little flurry, come on, little flurry. Give me a little flurry, finish it. Right
You know,
there, go,
we've
go, go.
seen so many different changes in the sport of mixed martial arts. At first, it was the jiu-jitsu fighters came out and dominated everyone. No one knew how to fight on the ground. Then the wrestlers came out and roughed people up. Then strikers, Maurice Smith and Eagle of Chanchin and Pele. Another dominating round for Henderson. Now, it's come back to where wrestlers are learning to strike, and kickboxers like Chuck Liddell are learning to defend the takedown. So there's this hybrid, striking-oriented mixed martial art trend right now.
And everybody is getting really, really strong. There's no more bad.
Over, Gary just put one knee on him, and the fight was over.
Yeah, he should have bent the arm off, went for the twist. But we can talk long about it.
Yeah. Henderson
What's done, what's done.
One thing I really like about Henderson, he's so well grounded with his corner. He doesn't get overconfident. He never, and I've never seen him make mistakes that have cost him a fight once he gets ahead in a fight. He's only lost one fight in his career, and that was to the great Vanderlei Silva, and he took a bit of a beating in that fight. But he was never in fear of being stopped, and Vanderlei stopped so many guys. I think that there's very, very little. But he paid the price. Like I said, he probably used so much energy to get him off him, and then he ate a couple shots, and he almost turned his back. I think the referee's taking a real close look at Akira Shoji, just for his own health. Shoji is not going to just quit, but the referee will protect him from himself. There's a big right hand.
And another knee.
That's it. They got to stop it. They got to stop it. Come on.
Oh my God. Continue, jump on.
Yeah, but he doesn't want. Dan doesn't want to hurt the guy. Dan just wants to win the fight. I mean, Shoji has got so much. Dan could choke him out here.
He's going to go for the choke.
He's going to go for the guillotine.
Yep.
From the mount, even if he has partial mount, Shoji looks like he's pretty much into just strictly survival mode at this point. Henderson has done more than dominate. He's just pretty much dictated every aspect of this fight for the last 7 minutes.
Work it, yeah, right there.
Yeah, he was all over him. And then he goes side choke again.
He may get the tap on this. It looks like Shoji is going to offer very little.
Knee mount.
Oh, he's going for the mount.
Boss, if Shoji somehow reverses this and gets Dan Henderson into a submission or a knockout, that'll be the greatest comeback I've ever seen in a mixed martial art fight.
Yeah, it's pretty much impossible right now.
I think Dan, he's got not a malicious bone in his body. Probably wants to ride this out. He knows that Shoji's not going to quit.
Knee to the head again. He can go for the armbar now, you see? It's perfect.
He locked on that side. Yes, pass. Pass, yes.
Wow, beautiful pass. Oh, and another knee.
Finish it, yes.
He's doing such a great job.
That knee hurt. Now Shoji turning his back. Now he's in turtle position. Good call.
Good call.
Good call. I'm glad. I probably would have called it a little earlier if I was the referee, but I'm not going to fault the referee because he stopped the fight for Shoji's protection. Dan Henderson was the first fighter to ever stop a Gracie, and now he's the first fighter to have ever stopped Akira Shoji. Henderson is dangerous.
He is phenomenal.
I think I'd be fired instantly on the spot. Actually, this is the longest my hair's been since I was probably a kid.
Really?
My mom would be, she was excited that my hair was getting long, but I don't think she wanted this.
When you were playing football in college, did you ever think you were going to become a fighter?
No.
And are you really confident?
I always have to be. We're here to win. We're here to win, so.
What kind of tactics do you think you're going to try?
You're going to have to wait and see. We're not.
Secret?
Yeah, it's secret.
You usually don't reveal your secrets before the fight.
I'm not usually saying too much.
He's very tough, and plus he has like more than 20, like he has like 40 pounds heavier than me, you know what I mean? He's gonna be a challenger for me, you know.
What are your future goals?
I wanna keep fighting for a couple more years, and we're gonna start doing acting class and trying to go movies and trying to go movies and trying to go movies.
What kind of actor are you going to be? Are you going to use your physique and become like an Arnold Schwarzenegger or a Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, of course, that's gonna be the first main thing, but I wanna improve and trying to get in different angles of acting, you know what I mean? Maybe comedian, maybe comedian, maybe comedian. My favorite, she's Sandra Bullock, and the other one is, Cameron Diaz, nice. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, she's my favorite.
Oh, maybe Julia Roberts is watching right now.
Has the option, being the lighter fighter, to allow or not allow knees and kicks on the ground. He has chosen to not allow the technique of the kneeing and the kicking on the ground, being the lighter fighter. That is the option that he was given by the Pride rules and by the doctors of Pride for the safety of the fighters. Okay, this fight, you know that Vitor is going to probably want to punch because Heath Herring, coming from the wrestling background, it's going to be very hard to take down.
I know, but we've seen Vitor take some people down. Also, lightning fast. His hands are fast, but he's a dynamic person. Everything is real powerful with him. So his takedowns are good. His takedown defense is pretty good.
I don't know if we've seen him take down a really good wrestler, though.
Yeah, you're right with that.
Yeah. He might have taken down Gilbert Ivo, but Gilbert is mainly a kickboxer. Heath coming straight out and throwing the right roundhouse kick, and Vitor grabbing that leg. This looks like shades of Gilbert Ivo. Heath threw a real hard kick, and Heath on the bottom.
He's going to set something up, but I don't think... Vitor, I mean, he's a black belt, jiu-jitsu, and I think it's going to be very difficult to submit him. But you never know. It's early in the fight. They're not sweating. You have a lot of grip.
Now, Heath is locking up the hands there. because he doesn't want Vitor to start raining down punches, because there's one right hand, because the punches of Vitor, even from the guard, can do damage.
Oh yeah, he showed that before.
When he fought Gilbert, he lumped him up pretty good, winning a decision, and that was June of the year 2000 in Pride 9, the New Blood show. Vitor Belfort did beat Gilbert Yvel. Now, Heath looks like he's going for a leg. No. What's he going for?
He's trying to get out and get up now.
Well, because there's no knees on the ground, he doesn't have to worry about his positions here.
Oh, and he's got his leg locked. Oh, now it's reversed. It's going front choke, but I don't know. I can't see from here if the arm is under. Yes.
He pops out. Now, you don't want to have Heath Herring on top of you, even in your guard, because Heath can hurt you. Now, there are no knees here. Heath could have probably thrown the knee to the tailbone, but he can't do it now because of the rule changes for the safety of the fighters. Vitor tying up that right arm of Heath. He's trying a crossface there. Heath doing some good movement to get out from the bottom, boss.
He did really good. I mean, he caught his leg with the arm. He grabbed the arm from Vitor, which took away one more point to
knee.
Oh, he can throw the knee, but he can't throw to the body.
Right, that's right. You're absolutely right.
Like you said with the choke, I mean, Vitor is not Tom Erickson. He has a little, let's say, a lot more experience on the ground with submissions. He's pounding away here, trying to hurt him.
Yeah, but Vitor is basically in the like a turtle position here, thinking he can't be hurt, but we're going to see, because Heath can dig that uppercut as he just did. It's going to be hard for Heath, I think, to sink the hooks in with Vitor.
Yes, it's not going to happen. I think when he's going to choke him, that will be a huge upset.
What Heath needs to do is take a page from the playbook of Igor Vovchanchin and pull Vitor up and start hitting him to the side of the head, same way Igor did with Mark Kerr in Pride 12. And he's using that Igor punch. Vitor keeps tapping the back of his head, but Heath is not hitting him on the back of the head. He's hitting him around the side.
Waiting till the referee is going to put it up, because it doesn't look like he can do a lot from this position.
Now, Heath has the option not only to punch the body, but if he punched Vitor enough on the upper arm, it would take away his punching.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. You know what?
Because a big guy like that?
Oh, yeah. And you hit the tricep,
Exactly.
you keep hitting it.
If you hit that tricep over and over again, because it's right there for him to hit.
It's the same as you would start kneeing now the thighs of Vitor. That would be damage, do damage too.
Or knee the tricep himself.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize there was a boxer in the early days of boxing, a legend, Rocky Marciano, used to come out there and brawl enough, and he hit the guy on the arm so many times. Now he's hitting him to the leg there. He would hit the guy on the arm so many times, eventually the guy's arms would drop. Now Vitor is a puncher. We know he can do a little bit of jiu-jitsu. He choked out Bobby Southwood in the last Pride. Now Vitor pulling guard. A very quick spot move there by Vitor Belfort, but we'll see if it's to his advantage.
We saw a double palm strike hook by Heath, a kind of like Sakuraba strike move. In that moment, Vitor used to switch and go to this position, which he probably is more comfortable in.
I really want to see this fight back in standing again, because I think we're going to see something interesting. We want to see Vitor punch a little bit, but I want to see Heath uncork another one of those kicks. It was the kicks of Heath Herring that hurt Tom Erickson, of which set up the choke.
Yep. A high kick to the head.
And that was
knee.
Exactly. Because Tom Erickson ducked into it. What would have been a kick ended up being a knee to the head. It's a lot of weight coming down onto Vitor's neck. There's a good knee there to the tailbone by Heath Herring.
And that's going to hurt too. It's like a low kick. You will get a kind of spasm on your leg muscle. And it will hurt more further in the fight, especially when they stand up again.
Well, Heath has used a lot of the right punch so far. It'd be interesting, and here we go, start to uncork that left.
It's like he's hearing you.
Yeah, we are also part of the Psychic Fighters Hotline.
And there we go again, EMC. Yeah, left I like more on the ground, because that's where the liver of your opponent is, and that's what hurts more. wonderful turn. Beautiful. This is the turn that I told you about with Valentine and
Heath can't turn his back. He can't turn his back on Vitor. He's got to be careful here.
No, he's got to pull out.
Nice. Now stand up. Stand up there. What a beautiful escape there. Now Vitor did a great move, but it wasn't enough to win the round because Heath is in control here.
He can't kick. Oh, to the legs he can. To the legs he can.
Yeah, he can kick to the leg of the body, but he wants him to stand up. You know why? Because he's going to probably throw a big bomb right here. He likes that big, big kick. He might go to the body. Oh, yeah. And Vitor. Oh, nice front kick there.
Very nice.
It looked like it caught Vitor on the collarbone.
With the shin.
But Vitor doesn't have a takedown here. Heath has got Vitor in side control, upside down, and there he's getting the arm around the neck. Oh, he's going for the choke, folks. He's going for the choke, and that's a strong man on your back, even though he doesn't have the hooks in. That's a lot. He gave it up. Didn't want to waste the energy.
Which is a very smart thing to do, because a lot of people make that mistake. They go for it, they keep going.
Yeah, that's what Pele did against Matsui.
Yeah.
Pele kept going for that arm bar, but
He's going again.
he's going for the choke now.
Got a beautiful reverse there.
Now, right here, Vitor wished that they had knees to the head.
Yep.
But he can't, you know, what goes around comes around. He can't use the same rule.
He showed some very beautiful, good reversals today. But then again, he reversed that again, so...
Well, it's definitely been a Heath Herring round. I mean, Vitor got a takedown early on, but Heath did some good work and got the top position in the guard. Vitor been a little more patient here.
Somebody's bleeding his... Oh, yeah, Vitor is bleeding his nose.
To Vitor, but he got right out and stood back up, and he wanted to stand back up, so he dictated the way the fight was going.
1 minute left. This has been a very technical fight until now.
Both fighters being patient, but Heath being the busier man with strikes, for sure.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good the round comes to an end so we can see a stand-up fight again.
And
after 1 minute.
He's got Vitor in the turtle position again, but cannot capitalize with the lower body strikes, at least to the head. But he can punch to the head and palm strike to the head as he just did. And that slap to the ear, boss, that's going to sting.
Oh, yeah, it's going to sting too. And cauliflower ear, ever heard about that?
Yeah, I read about it.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, sometimes you hear it on the radio too. I think that he should throw left knees now to the body of...
Oh, there's his corner man, Core Hammers. No stranger to you, that gentleman.
Oh, no.
Talking to him, motivating him.
But Vitor looks real relaxed.
Relaxation is one of the keys to keeping your stamina intact, because tension is the enemy of stamina.
Let's go, your turn, let's go.
Truly an interesting fight so far. The bigger man versus the smaller man. Bigger man with the kicks and the smaller man with the punches. Both men decent grapplers from different backgrounds. Belfort, the jiu-jitsu stylist in the white trunks, and Heath Herring in the black trunks with the colorful hairdo from the wrestling background. Expect a kick, folks.
Yeah, ooh, very hard knee.
That was a good knee. Vitor took the shot, though. Vitor, now Heath has got to really get his, he's going to give away a takedown here.
He's smiling at his corner like he's saying, no, 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 he's not going to take me down, you see?
But Vitor's quick with explosive movement. Vitor doesn't want to waste a lot of energy taking big Heath Herring down because it might come out in the wash later. He's trying to spin him into the wrestling match, and
wow,
there it is.
Yep, surprise, surprise. No, not surprised. Like you said, he's so explosive.
It's his explosive speed, and he's strong too. And he's going for the same takedown. He'd hang onto the ropes. Doesn't want to get a warning here. That is not legal in Pride, and he's going to get a warning. But that warning will mean a restart out of the clinch.
Okay, so that's okay then for him, but not for Vitor, because he had his legs again. It was a good position for him.
Now, I don't think Heath wants to play that game. If he does, he wants to drop his weight and sprawl back. He doesn't want to give takedowns to Vitor, because I believe standing, Vitor does not want to engage with him. Vitor wants this fight on the ground. There's another low kick, and Vitor shoots in. Heath sprawls back.
This is the game that Heath has to play. Punch, kick, get out.
I believe Heath should punch, then kick. Right now, he's throwing the kicks without a setup.
Yeah, it's true.
Good right to the body by Heath Herring. And Heath Herring looks like he might give it a... Oh, Heath
He's
almost
got a front choke. He's got the front choke. No, it's not under. It's not under.
No, but he's got top control, and he's almost got the mount on Vitor. If he gets the mount on Vitor, Vitor's going to be in trouble. Vitor has shown good jiu-jitsu on the ground defensively so far.
Oh, yes. And reversals.
I believe if Heath gets the mount, but now Vitor got the guard now.
Yeah, it's a very smart thing to do. I mean, you don't want to have a guy like Heath on you in mount.
Yeah, and he's got the base so wide now, it's going to be very hard for Vitor to sweep him with the leg coming under the thigh and flipping him over. Do you think that Heath wants to even spend any time on a neck crank here?
No, I think it would be useless against a guy like Vitor. I mean, he has too much knowledge on the ground. He's going to skip his hips away, and it's not going to work. I think like really stressing what he's doing now. You know, he put the hands on his mouth.
I think Heath at this point should just explode with a three-punch combination to the head, just pop, 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 and then come back.
Yeah, you know what? It's dangerous. I saw. Oh, okay, he's let it go. I thought that he was going to go for a hammerlock, which is not a smart thing to do from this position because then he can be turned. Yeah, I wonder who his hairdresser is, huh?
I believe we have to assume that his hairdresser is from the plant.
Not to be afraid.
Well, you know that both these guys are taking each other very seriously.
They have to.
Both men in pretty much everybody's top 10. Vitor considered to be light heavyweight, which is 205 pounds or 200 pounds and below. Heath Herring being a heavyweight, which is above 205 pounds. But nonetheless, sometimes when you've got a lot of talent like Vitor Belfort,
okay, Vitor's lighter, but I mean the more heavier than all the other fights you've seen. So stamina also plays a big factor right now.
Yes, it does.
I think he should explode a little bit now, especially because he had the yellow card.
Yeah. Well, he got some takedowns in that round. Wasn't real busy with the strikes. Vitor tried a few strikes, but didn't land anything. I would have to say Heath won that round.
Yeah, I think so too. But with the yellow card, maybe they're going to do it, make it a draw. So to play safe, just take the third round. It's for Heath to win, and of course, Vitor has to throw a bomb and see if he can KO Heath.
This surprisingly has not featured a lot of stand-up striking. Heath has landed the more significant shots standing up with the kicks. Vitor has really not landed a single shot standing up.
And it's so strange because we've seen Vitor like this in the last 3-4 fights now. He's not punching anymore. On the ground he is, but not standing up anymore. And he's such an excellent boxer.
Well, he came out early in his career, and it was right around 1996 and 97 where he exploded. He won a UFC championship title. He did it by stopping Trey Telligman, Scott Ferozzo, then he beat Tank Abbott. Then he suffered his first loss at the hands of one of the... Get back up. Heath trying to spin Vitor off. Heath can't make a mistake here. I wouldn't turn the back. I was going to go for... Looks like he might be trying for a Sakuraba move, but he doesn't have the position right now.
And he's going to go, now he's going to twist.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if he won with a wrist lock?
Yeah, he has to watch out for the choke.
Yes, he does. He's got to get his back away from Vitor because, I mean, he's got good defense.
You see Vitor bleeding, and we don't know where it is. It was a right kick, huh?
Yeah, it was a right kick.
Where it comes from.
But Vitor took that shot. Now,
he didn't flinch.
He didn't flinch. He didn't even buckle him. But it did cut him, apparently. Heath has got that arm. Now, Heath has got to be careful in this position. Yeah, it's a nice move.
Going like for a leg lock.
Going for a knee bar here, boss.
Yep. If he
doesn't have position, though, and he's going to have to get guard here. Vitor trying to get busy with the punches. Nice roll there by Heath. Well, this third round has been a lot more exciting than the first two.
Oh yeah. They're on top now, so that's a good thing too.
He has to really be careful to keep. Now, Vitor's got one hook in. He's got to be careful. He's got to get out and get into the front position.
And now he's got
the guard now, but he's got to stay face to face with Vitor. Don't want to even give him the chance. Vitor won his last fight with a rear naked choke, but he defended well. He's got face to face. If Vitor opens up his guard, I think Heath should get busy with some punches and stand back up.
That's what I think so too.
If Vitor loses, have people fight in the same weight division.
Yep.
In the olden days, 1993 till about 1995, there was a rumor going around that weight didn't matter. Now, it doesn't matter if your opponent has no skill. But if you have equal skill, the old adage of the big good man will always beat the good little man.
Yeah.
Always applies.
Of course. Now it doesn't work anymore. Like you said, Heath has going to work.
Now you got 3 rounds to establish who the winner is, and then we go to the judges, and that is that. And people have to just accept the fact. It was a close fight. Not a real barn burner like some of the other fights on this card.
Yeah, but it's very difficult to have a fight like that if you get all the action from the preliminary fights, from the fights before. Sorry for the language, I just said it wrong, of course. I'm from Holland.
Well, you know, a lot of fighters here come in, and both these gentlemen are reaching peaks in their careers. They're both in their early 20s, Heath being 23, Vitor being 24. They both have established championships. They both won tournaments. Heath Herring won a Vale Tudo tournament in South America. Vitor won the UFC. They both respect each other. You can't really go out and be a house on fire against a guy who's really good.
What the judges have to say. They're calling them right now to the center of the ring.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ西ビクトー、ジャッジ小林ビクトー、ジャッジマトビクトー、よって
Vitor Belfort has defeated Heath Herring.
You seem so different out of the ring, and
Yeah. I'm just still the same. I think it's because I beat Igor.
why are you so angry at the Brazilian fighters?
The Brazilian fighters are real arrogant and stupid. A few are nice. You look like, what's his name? Victor. He beat me. Okay, he's nice, but the other fighters says a bit of
When you hear backstage in the locker room and you're with a Brazilian fighter, do you ever have a conversation with
No,
them?
not anymore. Before I was good with the guys, but now no anymore.
So you don't talk?
No.
Even if you pass them in the hallway, you won't say hi or anything?
After that.
Vovchanchyn is a counter fighter.
Yeah, so watch out for the backing up. Good low kick.
There's that low kick now. The low kick may be a key factor here. There's a low kick. Nice slip there by Vovchanchyn. The tension in this fight is unbelievable, boss, because you know,
I feel
there's
it
that
here.
jump knee. Vovchanchyn going for the takedown like I predicted. Vovchanchyn in the side mount, boss.
Oh, this is not a good position to be in for Gilbert.
No, because Vovchanchyn can throw that knee. This isn't one of those 10-kilo, you know, change so that the guy's handicap fights. This fight, they're going to have to fight.
They need to step over for mount.
I don't know that the mount would be the good thing to do here because he can control him better. Although Gilbert doesn't have great defense for the mount. He's not the greatest grappler in the world. And he doesn't have the best takedown defense either. But Gilbert may just wait for a restart, but if Igor keeps punching, now it looks like Igor is going for the mount, boss.
Yep. Now he should twist to the left. That's it. He's
got the mount now.
He's going to.
He can't turn his back because Igor's going to put the. Oh, he's going to go for a choke. But if Vovchanchyn goes for a choke, I'm going to be a monkey's uncle. Vovchanchyn going for a choke here.
Uh-oh for you.
Oh, good. I'm not a monkey's uncle.
But still, if he's going to apply the choke, should hold on somebody.
Oh my God! I never expected that. I thought that Gilbert was going to keep him standing, throw the knees. They were going to get into a shootout. Gilbert's got to work on his ground game.
He needs to work real hard on his ground game.
Gilbert really has to work on his ground game. Standing up, he's maybe the most dangerous striker there is in the sport, but Vovchanchyn, as I predicted, took him down. Why stand up with Gilbert Ivel? Even okay, in the ring, Yoshihiro Takayama, coming from a pro wrestling background, and he's stepping in real deep with Fujita, who's entering the auditorium right now. Speaking of stepping in deep, we have joining us at ringside the Pride Fighting Championships Grand Prix champion, the top heavyweight mixed martial art fighter in the world, Mark the Hammer Coleman. Mark, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much, Steve. It's my pleasure to be here. Bass, it's good to see you again.
Good seeing you too, man.
Help me out a little bit here if I need it.
No problem. No problem. Bring me right.
Well, you know, we've got two wrestlers in the ring, Mark.
Yes.
One of them challenged you, Fujita, what was it, after Pride 10?
Well, I've been getting challenged quite a bit here lately, so it's nothing new to me. I expect that. I'm the champion, and he should challenge me.
Do you find it ironic that a lot of people will issue a verbal challenge, but very few people will step up to the plate and get in the ring with you?
That seems to be what happens a lot lately. Everybody says they want to fight me, but when it comes down to it, not many people get in there. But everybody's improving. Fujita's getting very good, and we'll see what he's got tonight.
Fujita is a great takedown artist. He took down an old Yoshihiro Takayama. That's a big guy at 6'6", 275 pounds.
I would say that would be one of his strong points is his size. That's definitely going to be a factor here.
Well, one of the things that's going to be a factor for Kazuyuki Fujita right there with the blonde hair is strength, Mark.
Yes.
He's a strong guy.
They both look like they're very strong. I anticipate Fujita being able to take him down, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to knock Fujita out. We've seen he got knees, he got punches so hard. Got punched so hard in the head, he never went down.
You know, Takayama, now Fujita working for side mount. Oh, Takayama trying to stack up and get back up.
Good place for some knees right here.
To the head, boom to the boom.
Well, Fujita's got to get his base first. Takayama is really kind of neutralizing any knee attack at this point, but he's going to waste a lot of energy trying to stop this takedown. What do you think, Mark?
Well, both guys are using energy in this spot. It's really hard to take a man down. That's when you spend a lot of energy trying to take a man down. It's even harder to take a guy down than it is to stop one, I think.
That's a really interesting point. I think that it's time, as you said, to use that knee. The left knee would be the perfect weapon right now for Fujita.
Yes.
If he threw that, now he's ready for it. But he's twisting to the left, so he's off balance. If he throws the left knee, he'll probably fall over.
The big guy's got some good leverage here too right now, but looks like the knee's available if he wants to use it.
Takayama fighting a lot better than I thought he would. I know Takayama has said that he really wants to prove that he belongs in mixed martial arts. But as we said before, he's taking a huge risk here. If he loses to Fujita, that's going to really negatively impact his pro wrestling career. But we've seen a lot of really good pro wrestlers in Japan come out. Kazushi Sakuraba comes to mind, and even Fujita, and really go into fights like Valley Sudo.
He's been working on his uppercuts, obviously. Pretty good uppercuts.
Look at this.
Very nice.
But the guy's wide open for one. I mean,
he's asking for it.
Yeah, he's got to cover up a little.
What I was saying earlier is that a fight like this is the equivalent of if Bill Goldberg from the WCW got in the ring with Triple H in the UFC, and it was not a pro wrestling fight, but it was like a real mixed martial art fight. Can you imagine how many viewers would tune in for that?
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be unbelievable, Mark. Boss, I mean, that would be tremendous. So here in Japan, people are loving this.
And the guy's doing good.
He really is. I mean, Fujita lands some uppercuts, but this, good knee.
Oh.
Boss, he's going to knock him out if he catches him with a knee.
He caught him on the knee to the body.
Fatigue's going to be a factor here pretty soon, I can see.
Good right hand.
Oh, and a good hand back, and another.
Wow.
Now, we don't have to worry that it was a pro wrestling match. This is full power going on here. He should knee him now. Right to the solar plexus. Straight to the solar plexus.
Yeah, they're both expending a lot of energy here. Working very hard.
If Takayama threw the knee to the chin, we've seen Fujita take shots, but this is a really big guy.
Yeah, but just go for the body, you know, because they're getting fatigued. They did a lot of work already. You want to attack the body right now. And then maybe go to the head.
Fujita has very little respect for Takayama.
Very good. That's what I see. Wow.
Fujita's got very little respect for Takayama. He said that he doesn't even deserve a game plan. He said that he thinks Takayama is jealous of him.
Wow.
That's why he wanted to fight him. But Takayama is really hurting him. It looks like Fujita's really gasping for air here.
Yeah, that's not a good idea to take anybody lightly in this sport. You never know how hard they train and how much they have improved.
Yeah, and especially he had nothing to prove. He comes in, and if he takes out Fujita, he takes out somebody special here. So he probably trained.
Mark, who do you want to fight next? Would you like to fight the winner of one of these guys?
I would definitely like to fight the winner because both these guys are extremely popular here in Japan, and it'd be a great matchup, great for the fans to see. But
this could turn the fight.
That was slick.
Nice.
Fujita did a nice straight down drop. Takayama went for it. And now Fujita, now we got the position. Now you know this position, Mark.
Yes, it's a nice position to be in, and he should take advantage of it here.
This is the Mark Coleman position.
Go some knees.
Yeah, because you don't want to be in a front headlock with Mark Coleman, and we'll see if Fujita's got the knees like our champion, Mark the Hammer Coleman.
Wow.
Back up. Now, Fujita let the guy off the hook there. He may be too tired to capitalize.
Fatigue setting in here.
It's a lot of weight difference also. The guy is just a big, strong guy. He's not like only big, he's strong.
Boss, you came up practicing Muay Thai in Holland. You know that the plum clinch, the Muay Thai clinch, when they pull down on your neck,
it's exhausting.
Exhausting. And he's done nothing but pull down on Fujita's neck the whole time. That creates strain in the low back, the neck.
And the knee again. If he knees him now, right to the plexus, oh my God, he's going to knock him out.
Oh, right
That's
there.
what I said.
Right on cue, boss.
And he's going to hurt him like this.
Uppercuts.
Well, Fujita's going to really have to regroup here because Takayama is really giving him a hard fight. The only thing I can see where Takayama may lose is
takedown.
Well, I don't think he's going to worry about takedown because Fujita already took him down once. I think the fatigue is going to be a factor here. Takayama, at 34 years of age, is a big guy, but
there we go. Knees. This could be it. This could be it.
This is going to be it. Oh, he is. Oh, no, but he's still there.
My God, this guy can take a shot too.
What is it with these pro wrestlers in Japan? They can take a shot.
Ask you. Look at this.
Unbelievable heart.
They're tough.
if there be any criticism from factions around the internet about pro wrestlers coming in and ooh, this big boogeyman or something, these guys are proving that they can fight with the best of them. Fujita's proven. He beat Kerr, he beat Shamrock. What's happening?
No, they restarted probably in the center of the ring.
Fujita beat Kerr, he beat Shamrock, he beat Gilbert Ivel. Those are 3 tough guys. And this guy's just walking in like, so what?
It's crazy.
Mark, are you surprised by this fight so far?
No, I'm not surprised by anything. I've been in this sport for a long time, and anything can happen. Who trained hard, who improved, and we're seeing it right here. This guy's showing me a lot. He's got a big heart, and, you know, maybe he can wear Fujita down and come back.
Well,
I would definitely like to fight the winner.
Okay, Mark, since you just said you definitely like to fight the winner, here's what Fujita...
And put on a show.
Yeah, and it's something you can do real good.
That would be a war. You know, I think if you fought Fujita, I think you'd probably turn it into a boxing match, because Fujita has not demonstrated the ability to block punches other than with his chin.
Fujita here should pass that foot, the right foot of Takayama, because then he can go to full mount and he can start throwing bombs down there.
I mean, he's got his...
Give it up. He doesn't, doesn't want to waste his energy, but the guy's getting lumped up pretty good.
He should pass that foot.
Why do you say that, boss? I think he's got a real good position here with that foot stuck
because he
right
can't
there.
turn. That's what you mean, because then he cannot turn out. But I think when he passes it and he goes to full mount, he can throw left and rights. But it's true what you say, because now this way he cannot turn on his side because he's stopping him.
He's stuck right there.
Yeah, this is a good thing to do.
Now this guy's firing back though. Look at this guy. Takayama has, by no stretch of the imagination, given up yet. He's still in the fight, and he's probably waiting for the next round so he can stand back up.
Yeah, and then it's going to be difficult again for Fujita, because he had a hard time taking him down the first time. Oh my God, this is going to be great.
Good round.
What a great round. I'm surprised. I figured that Fujita was going to walk right through this guy. This guy came out slinging and banging, got him into a Muay Thai clinch, through the knee. I think that Takayama is going to come to. Okay, here it is in the clinch. Now, Takayama's going to throw that knee. Now, it's really surprising. Oh, that, you know, Takayama took some mean shots there on the ground. He took 4.
Better to keep the fans coming back.
I think, I thought, I'm of the opinion Pride 10 was the best mixed martial art event I'd ever seen. So, thus, this one, me personally, I'm a very opinionated guy, as I know both you guys are. Look at Takayama. He's ready to roll.
I don't know about that.
He's ready to roll.
Yeah. He's ready to try to roll.
Well, maybe in his heart he is, but he's starting to look like a little bit of a guppy there in the face.
He's actually a good jab. Look at this.
He's trying.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to take him down now.
It's because of the sweat. Oh, he's throwing that right hand. He better not land that right hand. It's a big right hand.
Ooh, something flew.
Oh, wow. What a big right hand by Fujita. And Takayama just took that punch like nothing.
What did they eat?
He shoots for a single and he gets his back. Takayama back up.
He's going to suplex.
He can't suplex this. No. That's too big. Oh, my God.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
He lowered his hips just in time.
Well, he should have walked the other way. Now the knees. Oh,
bad position for Takayama. He's got to get out of there.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he's going to knock him out.
Oh, they're going to have to stop the fight.
No, he spun out. Good defense by Takayama.
Armbar.
Is he going to go for an armbar?
No. No, straight armbar would be not very smart to do right now. But like a headlock, a chicken wing he can make. No, when Takayama's on the side. But Takayama was unbelievable too. His first time, his first appearance in NHB. Wow.
Definitely impressed.
If this guy gets the right trainer and they work on just really all he has to do is work on his work on his conditioning, because Fujita couldn't take him down the first round. All he has to do is work on his conditioning. That's it. Because he had the strikes. That was a great fight.
Wow. What a show.
we've seen, okay, that was 2 minutes and 18 seconds into round 2. The 15,362 fans present tonight definitely got their money's worth.
There we go again. Look at it. There was the knee. He started it up. And now he's waiting for the knee. At the moment he gives the knee, he's going to stand up. Oh, no, there was a knee later. Here we go, mount, side choke. Who also beat a real good K1 fighter.
Yeah, he did.
In his debut fight.
Okay, now this puts together a lot of possibilities here. Mark, you're the champion of Pride, but people, myself included, regard you as the top heavyweight in the world. Randy Couture is the UFC heavyweight champion. They got some good fighters over there. Do you think that there's ever a possibility that you may want to fight Randy Couture?
Well, most definitely. After watching his last fight with Pedro Rizzo, that was one of the best fights I'd ever seen in my life, and I was truly inspired by that fight, and I've been training very hard ever since then because the energy expanded during that fight was something I'm going to have to work very hard to be able to do. So that's what I've been doing. I'm in the office. I'm prepared for anybody right now. I'm going to be in shape, and maybe Fujita, maybe Couture, it doesn't matter to me. Whoever the fans want to see me fight, that's who I'll fight.
Well, what we've seen tonight.
Nice job.
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Very good. Now, Fujita's in the ring now doing a couple of declarative statements, and he's giving honor and praise to his opponent.
Yes.
And that shows a lot of class.
He should.
Because he knows he was in a fight. What a great evening. On behalf of Boss Rutan, Lisa Stegmeyer, I'm Stephen Quadros. I am the Fight Professor. Domo arigato, sayonara.
Sayonara.